for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and today is finally it. It's the finale for Realm Reborn. We finally finishing up 2.5, and we're even going to be including the credits, just the final few cutscenes, the final... just finishing everything up here. So I'm going to be reading out the first part of it for the first half of the cutscenes. I think, and I'll just go ahead and let the credits play themselves out. No big deal there. And then finally at the end, we'll go ahead and just finish up with the remaining cutscenes for everything else that just needed to be said and done. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. So if you remember, we finished up with the parting glass, and it was one heck of an emotional roller coaster there. We lost most of the Scions. They all stayed behind one by one to kind of give the Warrior of Light a chance to escape, which I think is kind of their way of thanking them for everything that they've done, and maybe like an apology for how they treated them. At least that's how I see it. So yeah, out of everyone so far, only the Warrior of Light and Alphino were able to escape. We don't know about anyone else just yet, so we're going to remedy that because we do know that there is at least one person who managed to escape in time. So let's go ahead and jump right straight into it. And we managed to make it to Camp Dragonhead. We're asking for asylum here with Lord Hoshafont. We have Claire, and yeah, it's hard to believe it's all finally nearing the end here for Realm Reborn. But okay, so the final quest here is called Before the Dawn. In times of trouble, there are few things more precious than unconditional supports.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault. And 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert.
In other words, we're not going to be allowed into Ishgard just yet.
How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts.
Oh, he is just so precious. He is a cinnamon roll.
All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
I love this guy. Oh, and Alphino's really...
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
This is why I love this guy. He is like literally like one of the first few people who ever actually cared about the Warrior of Light as a person, not as like a hero or anything. The necessary awaits, Claire. Pray do not keep your companions in suspense. I am certain their hearts will soar at the sight of you. Who managed to escape, and what of those who did not? Yeah, so right now a couple people did manage to escape apparently, so we're going to go and meet and see who other managed to escape, like the Crystal Brave's betrayal. Okay, so we have several cutscenes playing in sequence, so this is going to include the credits. So let's just go straight on in. I'm just going to cut it there, like when the credits start playing, but I will be back once we reach the last few cutscenes at the very end of it. Alphino? Claire, is that really you? Oh, and she made it. Oh, I'm so happy that you are. I tried contacting Minfilia and the others, but no one would respond. And then the Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Flamine told me to run, and so I did. I ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached, but I lost my way, and then... Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Oh, this was the big reveal. Ah, yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Pretty, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and met up with Urianger. When we told him what had happened, he used his magics to weave a glamour around the waking sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently, Urianger started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry, where was I? Oh yes, so we waited there at the Waking Sands hoping others would come, but no one else did. My people are searching for the other Scions even as we speak, but we have met with no success of yet. I had hoped that you might be able to suggest further places to look. But you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only Crystal Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we yet have cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it is not impossible that the others could have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and shall continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor. I love you, Gary, too. Oh.
'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Aorzia's woes, and look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves, and even the Scions themselves, as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm.
I mean, he had good intentions, but I think he did get carried
But in
away.
my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Aorzia. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Scions, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Aorzia, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos.
I mean, again, it wasn't a bad
feed my
idea,
own
but
vanity.
they made a lot of mistakes.
Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
And this is one of those cases of when the real world hits a spoiled kid. Oh.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
No. My heart.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Aorzia yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Oh. And that's where the change, the Alphinaud that we come to know and love, appears. Okay, so these are going to be the credits, but don't worry, I will be back once they are over.
To all of my children, in whom life flows abundant, to all of my children, to whom death hath passed his judgment, the soul yearns for honor, and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walked before, to lead those who walk after. Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free. Believe the lamb's alive. trust unto tomorrow. In one fleeting moment from the land of life glow. Yet in one fleeting moment for a new gift doth grow. In the same fleeting moment
Oh boy, that was a long one. Credits always take forever, but hey, that's just the whole point of it. So, yeah, so we are going to be watching the final few cutscenes, so let's go ahead and enjoy them. So they are a little bit surprising, some of them. So here we are back in Udall. Ooh, and thunderstorm going on outside. So this is the same scene that we saw before. Yeah, we thought that Teleji was the one pulling everyone's strings, but it turns out, like, Lolorito's the real chess master. Oh, Reborn. Oh, yeah. So Reborn unfortunately did lose that fight, and he was imprisoned in the Marasaji pit. La Habrea. And Elidibus. Nabrialis is no more. The order was not his to invoke. His demise was his own making. Guess no love lost. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which should rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken, given a greater haste must be warranted. We are of one mind. The northern lands, then? The earth is fertile, and the seeds well sown. By my will they shall reap salvation unlike any the world has known. By his will. By his will. I have an idea of where this area is. It's just an idea. Here he is. This shocked me when I first saw it. I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon. Yours, mine, the fate of this very star. Yeah, so the Ascians did try to recruit Urianger to their cause. I think there should be one more cutscene left. Here it is, our first look at Ishgard. We're almost there. We're at the gates, literally at the gates.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death.
3Ds.
Thou shalt find naught else here.
He knew. He knows what's really going on. It would have spared us a lot of suffering had he thought to tell us the whole truth, but hey. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. their hearts filled with hope and eyes fixed heavensward. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Alright, so we completed it. My left arm. Oh man, that's poor joking there. But okay, so that is it. We are officially done with A Realm Reborn, which means right now we're going to be, let's go ahead and first pick our new title. There it is, Bearer of the Torch. And we are going to now become a dragoon. No matter how long it takes, I have faith we will find the others. With Lady Yugiri's shinobi, Urianji's intelligence, and my versatility, there's nothing that we cannot do. Okay, so this is going to be the first official quest heading off into Heavensward, but we'll say that for next time. Oh, almost forgot. And Dragoon. Okay, so we will now be playing through the rest of Heavensward as a Dragoon, but thank you all so much for watching. So that was a long time coming. I honestly think that the patches, they're as long as like an entire game there. But yes, so A Realm Reborn is finally done. Thank you all so much again for keeping up with me all this time. And we will be marching straight off into Heavensward. And they're going to be longer videos, of course. And I am going to be doing my best to get those out. Oh, wait. Yes, today is the 18th. So by tomorrow, we will officially be 1 month away before Endwalker comes out. So I got 1 month to get out Heavensward. I'm determined to at least get out Heavensward, like the main scenario quest for Heavensward. Maybe not the patches because they are so long. But yeah, again, I hope that you all had a great time. I know I did reliving all this. But once more, this is Fantasy Girl signing out.